Good afternoon, everybody. Sunday, January 12th. Beautiful sunny day. It's going to be in the low 40s today. This is going to be my last video on the LeSabre coolant issues that I've been having with the EGR pipe falling out and coolant going into my motor. I'm not going to keep posting videos on this. You guys are probably tired of seeing them, so this is today. We're just going to not going to record everything. I'll show you the finished product. I'm going to be doing the installing the ignition wires. Plugs are in already if you saw my last video, and I gotta clean all this Leyland cypress stuff that's been blowing out of the trees here. So I'm just going to be doing the spark plugs and putting all this EGR stuff that I loosened up to get to the rear plugs, and just starting the car. It hasn't been started in a while. If there's any issues, I will definitely make another video. Otherwise, I'm just going to go to town. There's my coils, and take it from there. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Alright, I'm going to do the front three plugs first because it's still a little cool out. And it's cool out, but it's warming up. And I can't get to the back ones with my big wool hoodie on. So we're going to do the front. So what we're going to do first, I laid out the wires. I'm just going to take the shields off the old ones. 1, 3, 5. The new ones are on top. The old ones are right under them. So I'm just going to swap the shields. They just slide right off. And then for the back ones, those will be done second. There's 3 long ones, same size on the long ones for the rears. Now, since my new wires aren't numbered, I'm just going to do one at a time. I mean, the fronts are pretty easy because they are different lengths, but the backs are all the same lengths. So maybe do in the back do 6, 4, 2 like that, and then okay, so we're gonna do the fronts. Yeah, so the fronts have the spark plug wire holder here that mounts on the front of the valve cover. And you can't get number 5 out when it's on the car. It's kind of trapped because there's a black bracket on the right side of the motor. So you got to put number 5 in this wire trough before you put the wire trough on the car. I'm going to probably put in number 3 also. Maybe I'll put in number 1 also. Okay? Bye. And here's what they look like when they're in the wire holder. 5, 3, and 1. I approximated how far they should be out, but we'll see when we put it on the car. You know, the length here goes to the coils and how much length you need to get to the plugs. So when you push these on, very simple. Remember, there's already dielectric grease on the plugs, so you're just going to push them on by the rubber part, and you're going to hear it click in. Make sure you hear it click in. That means the electrode has grabbed the male part on this plug, has grabbed the female part on the spark plug boot, and you're good to go for 10 more years. Or 100,000 miles. Okay, everybody, let me show you my wonderful job. Look at that. Now 5 is the top wire in the wire holder, then 3 is the middle, and 1 is the bottom most. Okay? Alrighty? And there's your 1, 3, 5 for everybody who doesn't have numbered coils. You know, if you get coils that don't have numbers on them, here you go. I'll even snap it for you. Put numbers on them. They're your coils. Do whatever you want. Your mechanic will appreciate it if you don't work on your own car. So there you go. They clicked on nice with a positive click when you push the boots. You're going to press from the hex part of the boot. And it was actually fun. Took a whole, probably a minute per spark plug wire. Okay, I'm going to do the backs. Same way. They have to be routed. So that's what makes them a pain. I'll probably do, not sure what order. Whatever you fancy. Alright. Bye. Alright, we're ready to do 2, 4, and 6 now. Those are the rear plugs. I was going to swap over these clamps initially, but then I have a chance of getting my wires mixed up. Now you could number them at the ends if you want. That's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll do that. Or I'll just put the clamps on after I put the wires. I already switched over the heat shields. Use your heat shields. They actually, remember, if you ever have to take these wires off again, the heat shields make it easy because you just grab the heat shields with a needle nose. So use them. It's so easy. Look, there you go. It's very simple. The spring doesn't get in the way. The spring actually guides you in, and then boom, click, clickety clack. Okay. So once again, the setup for the rear plugs is we'll put a little bench here, yoga mat here. You're gonna put your weight on the radiator support. You can lean on the alternator. You can lean a little bit on this, not too much. Watch your fuel line. And I did number, you could see I did number 2. See 2? Goes back there. And I actually used my angled mirror that I made. It was easy to see the angled mirror. It was easy to see the plug location with this mirror. Okay. And I'll do all the clamps after so I don't get the wires mixed up. So now I'm just going to proceed with 4 and 6 now. Just a couple things to remember. The spark plug wires hug the valve cover. They should not be on top of any harnesses. They hug the valve cover. See, I got it going right down in there, so you can make sure you do that. And when you do 4 and 6, just make sure your EGR stuff is kind of on the inside and above the wires. Okay. I disconnected some EGR stuff, you could see right there. So I'm going to be reconnecting it after I put the wires in. Okay, the rears are done. You could see there's the first clamp very close to the ignition coils. Make sure you put your clamps back. And I put them in order from left to right. 2, 4, 6. Okay, going in the back. You could see 2, 4, 6, right? 2 is there, 4 is in the middle. Yep, 6 goes all the way on the right. And then you put it through these holders in the upper intake plenum, and then you have your other clamp there. And then, oh, let me put the light on so I could show you the rear clamp. Hold on. There we go. Oh, I gotta get up on the radiator support here. Hold on. Rear clamp is important. You don't want the wires laying on your EGR stuff. Where is it? Hold on. Sorry about the out of focus. Oh, it's I don't know if you could see it, but it's there. Right there. Hopefully you could see that. Alright. I'm trying to show you the... Oops, I almost dropped the phone. I'm trying to show you the wires. Okay. And I just got to plug everything back in, secure the EGR stuff. Alright, bye. This is the final piece to connect in the back. I got a crack here in this vacuum line. This is the one that goes to the rear port of the upper intake plenum. So I'm just going to tape it for now and then order this part. Or maybe I can just order this part. If I can't, I'll just have to roll my own, because you don't want a vacuum leak. Okay, I had a crack in this rubber line, so I just made a quick repair using slime rubber cement. The engine wasn't running rough or anything, so it wasn't leaking yet. So I just got to order this little vacuum line here, or make one of my own. But I just wanted to show you the repair before First I put everything in the orientation that they plug in, because you want to do that. There you go. Everything's back in order. Everything I disconnected is now remounted, plugged in, screwed in, EGR down there, connectors, sensors. Okay. Now I'm just going to plug in that little vacuum line that goes between this component and the back of the plenum somewhere. Oh, where is it? Right there. Right there. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to finish up this video for today. The wires are done. I just did an oil change. There was no coolant in the oil at all. I connected that final vacuum line. I charged the battery a little bit. So now I put the fuses back in that I took out. So it's been like a month or so that 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I don't even remember anymore, because I was using a different car to go to work. So it's all done. If it doesn't start now, I'm just going to drive it off a cliff. So now it should start. New plugs, new wires, new intake plenum, new EGR pipe Loctited in with 27200 Loctite. I have a little weeping on this rear fuel line that I have to address, but I'm still going to start it now. Alright, here we are back in the LeSabre after much work was done, after the engine filled with coolant. So let's hope she starts. Oh my gosh. The LeSabre cruises again. She lives. It's alive! Alright, definitely got a little action coming out. Come on, baby. Hopefully that'll go away. That'll burn off. Alright, everything's just burning off right now. The fuel line is not leaking. You know, a lot of stuff I blew out of the cylinders. A lot of stuff got on the exhaust manifold. LeSabre is running again. Hope this goes away. Uh-oh. I don't know why it's bucking like that. May not be out of the woods yet. I'm just gonna rev it. Send it, baby. Whatever's in these cylinders, I'm blowing out, folks. Alright, I'm going to pause the video. If anything exciting happens, I'll come back. Or if something's, if this smoke doesn't go away, I'll come back and let you know. The motor's very smooth right now. There's still smoke coming out the tailpipe. Okay. I'll come back, let you know how I made out. The smoke in the tailpipe subsiding a little bit. There's still smoke from the engine compartment. Just want to blow the crap out of the cylinder. She just had new plugs. I'm just going to keep it at like $2,000 for now. The smoke out the tailpipe is minimal right now. I'm just doing this to blow out the cylinders. I don't need this light on. Can't. Just keeping it at $2,000, not abusing it. Oh, my coolant pipe is smoking. Okay, let me fix that. I'm going to shut it down. I got a little coolant leak on this clamp here. Okay. She's running good. Thanks. Okay, everybody. The LeSabre is back. And she's back with a vengeance. We're going to go for a cruise now. This clip no longer has tension to hold this hose on, so I'm replacing it with one of these